Hi, it's Colie reporting for the Hilltop, and I want to talk to you guys today about the advantages and the disadvantages of living on campus versus living off campus. First of all, if you're living on campus, you have a lot of different options from like the freshman dorms like Strap and Endemore for the girls and Myers being for like the guys or Huffman, versus like the upper-classmen dorms being as like the apartments and Dixon Palmer. I'm just gonna talk to you guys real fast about those. If you're like a first year student here, the chances of you getting into one of the apartments like Bailey or Dixon Palmer are pretty close to none. Like even being an upperclassman is really hard to get into those on campus. Also, they are really expensive. Like each year, I want to say they're almost maybe $8,000 or $9,000, but and really what you get with that isn't a lot. Like I lived in Bailey one semester, and it was a nice apartment. Like you get your own kitchen, you get your own like living room, but you live with 3 other people, and you share a bathroom with like one of those people. So it's like 2 people on one side and 2 people on the other side. And but you have air conditioning, you have like a nice big window and everything like that. The only downside is the sizes of the rooms are really small. Like you only get like one bed, like one desk and everything. So like if you're like me and you have like a bunch of things, and like, you know, I carry a huge like art easel and stuff with me everywhere, like living in the apartments is really like impractical if you think about it, just because there's not enough room. But if you're like a light traveler and you come to college with like, you know, like only a couple of things, then the apartments will be pretty good for you, so you don't have to worry about like where you're gonna put all your stuff. Dixon Palmer is also like one of the apartments on campus, and it's really nice because it's like you're living off campus, because like you have like kind of your own backyard and like you have like neighbors and stuff. But the only benefit about that is like it is like you're having your own apartment, except like you're still on campus and you still have to worry about like dorm checks and stuff like that. I live in a freshman dorm this year. I'm not a freshman though, but it is one of the cheapest ones. That's the only downside about living on campus, is that like even if you spend a lot of money, you're really like, unless you spend like $9,000, you're really not gonna get anything decent on campus. I lived in Strap this year, and I lived in Strap my freshman year as well, and it's not a bad place to live. I prefer it over any of the other dorms, just because like it is, you know, I have my own room, I can have my own bathroom and everything for like a reasonable price, but it's still like the amount that you're paying, you're not really getting that much for it. Like it's simple, you know, white cement walls, like tile floors. Some of the rooms have like really awful carpet. The heater is incredibly loud, so if you are a light sleeper, you do not want to live in Strap or Endemore. Also, the showers are incredibly small, and just the overall, like the spacing of your actual bedroom, if you live by yourself, it's like a decent size, but if you live with somebody else, I can see people's rooms get incredibly cramped up. But if you pay the extra, like I think $1,000 for it to have your own room, then I think it's a pretty good size. You just have to worry about, you know, the bathroom and like sharing your bathroom with other people. Also, another thing that is a disadvantage is for the freshman dorms like Strap, Fox, and Endemore, and Myers, and Huffman, I believe. All those dorms, you have to sign people in and sign people out. So it's kind of like you're in kind of like a elementary school kind of mode. Like you don't, like you come to college to like have that freedom, and some people, you know, like you can be, like I'm 20 years old and I still have to like sign people in, but at the same time like I'm paying like $7,000 for my own place. So, I mean, Marsville has a lot of disadvantages, but I've actually added it up, and it would be cheaper to live off campus for a year than it would be to live in like an apartment on campus. So if you're kind of tight on money, but you do want to live on campus, I do recommend getting a place off campus, because your freedom is still really important to you. So you really have to like keep that in mind. But if like you have problems with like transportation, or your parents just don't want you to like have a lease anywhere, then I would suggest getting one of the like lower classmen dorms, just because of the size. But if you are like a, you know, you need your privacy and you need your space, then I would recommend getting one of the apartments. But I mean, it's only if your parents want to, you know, shell out the extra couple of grand for it. Well, that's all I have to say about dorm life, so bye guys.